Hey everybody, Ken Salvail here today, visiting Don Burnett in his greenhouse, and we're talking about bringing plants in for the winter, and we got a couple good tips for you, so let's check this out. Hey Don.
Hey, Ken. Well, one of the things we talk about on the radio quite a bit is to if you're bringing your plants into the house, try and bring them in early enough that the temperature inside and outside is similar, so there's not a big shock, a big change.
I find that really works.
Yeah, it's a good thing. With the greenhouse situation, of course, you've got yourself a comfort zone in here, and you're able to adjust the temperature to the humidity and whatnot. But one of the big issues, and we talked about this again on the radio this morning, is bringing hitchhikers in, because outside you have your natural balance of beneficial insects keeping things under control, so you don't get overwhelmed, your plants don't get overwhelmed. But you bring them inside, and if there's just two, that's all it takes. Two whatever, mites, scale, mealybug, all the different things that you worry about. All of a sudden you come into the greenhouse or the house and they go, "Oh, this is nice. There's no predators around, there's nothing," and they just go nuts, right?
And the temperature is absolutely perfect indoors.
The temperature's perfect for them,
yeah.
It goes from cool to all of a sudden warms up. They go, "Oh, it's spring," whatever.
Yep.
So the key thing is to get yourself a little hand lens. Now this is a hand lens I've had for years. There's many different configurations. This baby here has two. You can actually double them up, so you've got double the power and whatnot, or single power. But whether it's one of these or it's one of the traditional ones, the metal ones, here's the thing. People, you always see them, say on this plant here, say we're looking for some spider mite on this plant.
Yep.
This is pretty clean, but right there, that to me, that little mottling there looks like it's speckled, and that's an indication of possibly some mites. So what I would do is I would take this leaf right off, snip it off, then I'll have a close look underneath the leaf, and with the glass. Now here's the key thing. I always see people doing this. Okay?
Yeah.
Now I compare it to a set of eyeglasses. You don't do that with your eyeglasses. Your eyeglasses are right close to your eye.
Yeah.
And so now you've got your lens close to your eye. You bring the leaf, the foliage, right in until it comes into focus. Unfortunately, I see nothing on these.
Yeah, and holding it still, you got to brace it on a...
Yeah. I see nothing on these, fortunately. It just looked mottled. I may have had some spider mite on there before, but I've been washing them with plain water to wash it off. So I think we're pretty clean there.
Yeah, looks good.
But that's how you use it. You hold it like this, and you bring the work in like that until it comes into focus. Once you start learning that and not doing this, a whole new world.
Yeah, or even halfway in between is not good.
No.
It's got to be right up close.
Bring it up to your eye and bring the plant in.
Yeah, well, that's fabulous. It's really cool, though, this time of year, when you do start bringing in plants, just the difference, this issue that we're having with space, right?
Oh, hey, I still have to bring my jacaranda in, and it's going into this far
It's
corner.
huge, yeah. It's going to grow.
Corner. You got the pachypodium here. I got the Bocarnia in. I've got my in the back here. I've got a pineapple that hopefully next year we'll have some pineapple on it. But the pachypodium comes in, and sure enough, it starts dropping foliage.
Yep.
Normal for that to happen. It's a change, as you've talked about so often on the radio, that change of atmosphere. The leaf is used to being a certain there, and you bring them inside, and
everything changes.
So you're going to lose some foliage. That's normal.
Yep.
Here's something very interesting here. This
it's Calancholy.
Mexican hat plant, or Mexican,
some type of Calancholy.
Yeah, it is, but it has the little babies on the,
Usually, I don't see any.
Yeah, no, but they're all growing down here.
Yeah.
They're all growing down here. But look at, I just love seeing what happens. This is trying to root. Comes into the greenhouse and it's humid in here. And sure, here, these are roots.
It's like air roots.
Some things root so easily, And other things, yeah, it takes a bit. Like for instance, I'm trying to root some magnolia grandiflora. I've tried 2 or 3 years in a row trying to root that.
Right.
It's tough. It's going to take some specialty. But then other things, you stick them in the ground in a pot and they root. This Sansevieria that I got, it's a new piece, and that's just a chunk. Stuck it in there, and it'll root. This Dracaena marginata, same thing.
Yeah.
I pruned my one back that I have a bit of a bonsai. I pruned it right back, so we have in the corner there.
So it's branched out now.
Stuck it in here, and you're going to lose some foliage. I mean, these leaves here are going to drop, but you won't. You know, it's not going to die. It roots quite easily.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've got a little cactus rooting here too. That one there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got a cool plant, Ken. This is a Euphorbia cristata.
It's euphorbia?
Euphorbia cristata. This is Euphorbia lactea variegata cristata.
Wow.
And this is off of our friend Dwayne's plant. Huge, big plant. He cut me a little piece off. And he said, look, take this thing home and just let it sit in the air until this all calluses over, and you'll start seeing a couple of little nubs, just like we saw in that Mexican hat plant. Some nubs, and then you put it in the ground.
Right.
Till then, the other thing you can do is you can graft them onto a Euphorbia base. These guys here, I'm growing, and I could literally graft that baby onto there.
Yeah.
Which I think I might try and do, eh? Why not? Ken, why not? I think we can. We're gonna make a slice.
That's such a cool plant. Those are both very cool, like a variegated cactus. What is that? It's
this one's a Euphorbia amachii.
Oh,
and
variegata.
Variegata, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's very cool the way the variegation
very
is.
prickly too.
Yeah.
So
Euphorbia to Euphorbia, you could do
it.
Yeah,
that's right.
but not to a cactus. Maybe.
No.
Well, maybe.
I doubt it. No, I think the cactus. They do graft cactus quite a bit. But
cactus to cactus. We'll see. Yeah. It's so funny how much that plant looked like that one behind you, which is the cactus, the Opuntia cristata.
Cristata, yeah.
And similar, and it sort of looks similar a little bit, other than this beautiful color. Like, what a great plant that is, eh?
That is a cactus, the Opuntia. This is a Euphorbia.
Yeah.
And you can always, with Euphorbias, I won't do it, but if you broke that, of course, you'd have that white latex.
White latex, yeah.
The Euphorbia.
Boy, that is cool.
Here's another Euphorbia.
Yeah, that's very odd.
Stellata. Euphorbia stellata.
Yeah, I think we've got quite a few videos now where we're talking about euphorbias. There are so many different types and shapes. Yeah. It's got to be one of the most diverse families in the plant world.
Poinsettia is a euphorbia.
Yeah. And these weird, yeah, that was we called the ugliest plant.
Yeah, Dicaria, Euphorbia Dicaria. But look at how it's coming on.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
It's
growing
from when I got it to where
it's
it is
gorgeous.
now.
It's ugly, but it's gorgeous that it's growing.
It's ugly, gorgeous. It's the ugly duckling.
And this little Basia down here.
Yeah, isn't that so
gorgeous? Yeah, what a beauty.
And
so many different types.
I've repotted this into a bigger pot. This is a really nice Haworthia.
Yeah.
And this is another Haworthia that I'm really propagating or growing.
Yeah.
I love Haworthia. This is another Haworthia here.
Yeah, that's a Haworthia?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's a
This one's Haworthia
strange looking. Truncata.
It's got a baby coming. It might have your name on.
Ooh.
We'll see.
Ooh.
We'll see.
I'm allowed to bring in small plants. Just the big ones are. Big ones got to go. Small ones can come in.
This is a aloe. This is an aloe Christmas Carol. It's called.
Yeah, it's got a pretty sort of almost terracotta salmon color flower. Very pretty. Very nice. Well, that's cool, Don. Okay. Very neat. Thanks very much for showing us. Anytime. You're bringing in these plants. Winter's right around the corner. All right, take it easy.